Hey everyone, feeling overwhelmed with so many diets out there? Don't worry, you are not alone. And today, let's talk about one of the most popular yet potentially confusing topics, intermittent fasting. No need to feel stressed because I'm here to guide you through this beginner-friendly guide. So whether you're a curious newbie or someone who wants to refresh their knowledge, you're in the right place. Here's a sneak peek of what we're going to cover. We'll decode what intermittent fasting really means. Break down different methods like 16 to 8 and 5 to 2. Highlight its pros and cons, and most importantly, reveal how to get started the right way. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll feel empowered to make informed choices about incorporating intermittent fasting into your own wellness journey. So stay tuned and let's dive in. First, let's break down the basics of intermittent fasting. Imagine your day as a series of time blocks where you switch between eating and fasting. This means you're not eating for a set number of hours, but rather cycling between periods of food and rest. During the fasting times, your body goes through some cool changes. It uses up your stored sugar called glucose, which is usually broken down by your body through the help of insulin. When your body doesn't have enough glucose, it starts tapping into fat for energy, creating molecules called ketones. This shift in energy source helps you lose weight and offers some unique health benefits. One big advantage is something called autophagy. This is like a cellular cleanup process where your body recycles old or damaged cell parts, making space for new ones. It's almost like your body's built-in recycling system, helping you feel refreshed at a cellular level. Now, why would anyone want to try intermittent fasting? Well, here's a list of reasons people follow this eating pattern. One big reason is weight loss. Intermittent fasting can naturally help you eat fewer calories because you're only eating within a specific window. Plus, it boosts fat burning. Another reason is better blood sugar and insulin levels, which is great for those at risk of type 2 diabetes. It helps your body become more sensitive to insulin, making it better at using glucose. This means you can keep your blood sugar steady and reduce the risk of diabetes. Many people also practice intermittent fasting to increase energy and focus. As your body adjusts to using fat for energy, you might feel more mentally sharp and physically energized. And if that's not enough, it also has benefits like cellular repair through autophagy, potentially fighting aging at a cellular level. It's like giving your cells a chance to renew themselves. And let's not forget about the simplicity it brings to your eating routine. Fewer meals mean less time planning, cooking, and cleaning up after meals. But intermittent fasting isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Like anything, it has some potential downsides. Some folks might struggle with feelings of hunger, irritability, or even headaches when first starting out. This is because your body is adjusting to using fat as fuel instead of sugar. Another challenge is the risk of overeating during your eating periods. If you're not careful, you might end up consuming too many calories, which could slow down your progress. Additionally, intermittent fasting might not be suitable for everyone. Pregnant or breastfeeding women, individuals with a history of eating disorders, diabetics, and people on certain medications should avoid it unless under strict medical supervision. So now let's talk about the most popular intermittent fasting methods. Think of these as different ways to arrange your eating and fasting periods throughout the day. First, we have the 16 to 8 method. This is the most beginner-friendly approach where you fast for 16 hours daily and have an 8-hour eating window. For example, you might eat from noon to 8 p.m., and your last meal would be at 7 p.m., followed by a morning fast until noon the next day. Next is the Eat-Stop-Eat method. This involves fasting for 24 hours once or twice a week. Say you eat dinner on Monday evening and don't eat again until dinner on Tuesday. And finally, we have the 5 to 2 diet. In this method, you eat regularly for 5 days, but restrict your calorie intake to around 500 to 600 calories on 2 non-consecutive days. Next, let's talk about the pros and cons of intermittent fasting. When it comes to the pros, this approach to eating can lead to natural weight loss, especially belly fat, by reducing overall calorie intake and boosting fat burning. Plus, it helps improve insulin sensitivity, making it easier for your body to use glucose, which is great for those at risk of type 2 diabetes. And let's not forget about increased energy. As your body gets better at using fat for fuel, you might feel more mentally focused and physically energized. Intermittent fasting also encourages autophagy, a cellular cleanup process that helps remove damaged cell parts and regenerate new ones. This is like giving your cells a chance to recycle and renew themselves. And it's not just about physical health. Many people appreciate the simplicity of intermittent fasting. By having fewer meals to plan and prepare, you can free up time and mental space for other areas of your life. However, it's essential to consider the potential drawbacks. In the beginning, you might experience hunger, irritability, or headaches as your body adjusts to using fat instead of sugar for energy. There's also a risk of overeating during your eating periods, so you need to be mindful of your portions to avoid undoing the benefits of fasting. Additionally, intermittent fasting might not be suitable for everyone, such as pregnant or breastfeeding women, individuals with eating disorders, diabetics, and people on certain medications. All right, we've covered the basics, benefits, and drawbacks. Now, let's talk about how to start intermittent fasting the right way. This is especially important if you're a beginner. First, take it slow. Don't jump into a 16-hour fast right away. Instead, extend your overnight fast by just 1 to 2 hours each day. For example, if you finish dinner at 8 p.m., wait until 9 a.m., then 10 a.m., then 11 a.m. before eating. Before you know it, you'll be at 16 hours without eating. Second, stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water, unsweetened tea, and black coffee during your fasting window. This will help manage hunger and keep you hydrated. Remember, no added sugars or milk in your drinks. Third, focus on whole foods during your eating periods. Don't think of this as a free pass to indulge in everything. Prioritize nutrient-dense foods like lean proteins, healthy fats, vegetables, and complex carbohydrates. These will keep you satisfied and nourished. Fourth, listen to your body. If you feel dizzy, overly fatigued, or experience unusual symptoms, break your fast and eat something. Intermittent fasting should not be done to the point of discomfort or illness. Fifth, consult a professional, especially if you have underlying health conditions, are on medication, or have any concerns. It's always wise to seek guidance before making significant dietary changes. And remember, intermittent fasting isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's about finding what works best for you and your lifestyle. And that's it for our beginner's guide to intermittent fasting. I hope this has been helpful. Remember, gradual changes and consistency are key. Don't hesitate to ask questions, experiment, and find the approach that suits you best. And most importantly, listen to your body. It's amazing how our bodies can adapt and heal. With the right knowledge and care, you can navigate intermittent fasting in a way that supports your overall well-being. Until next time, stay curious, stay healthy, and embrace the journey towards a better, more vibrant you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'd love to hear your thoughts, experiences, or any questions you have about intermittent fasting. Please drop them in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from it. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to join our community. Your support means the world to me. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.